Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Sabrina from the blog Held Fast Home, all about housecraft, food from scratch, and slow living. Today I'm taking you through 3 of our dinner recipes this past week that were easy one-pot meals, which means less cleanup. Diving right in, we are starting with this heavenly shrimp pasta. To make this a one-pot dish, first boil your noodles. While your noodles are cooking, we'll peel and season the shrimp with half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Once the noodles have reached your preferred texture, strain them and return the empty pot to the stovetop. Over medium-high heat, add 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm using this olive oil I infused with homegrown dehydrated tomatoes, garlic, and oregano. If you have store-bought sun-dried tomatoes, you could use those here too. I had to show you a close-up of this incredible infused oil to show you how truly stunning it is. Then add 3 or more cloves of minced garlic and the seasoned shrimp in a single layer on the bottom of the pot. Cook the shrimp 3 to 5 minutes each side, or until the shrimp is no longer translucent and has that pale orange color. At this point, you could add a veggie of your choice. We've used fresh green beans. Kale, spinach, and asparagus would be lovely additions too. Or completely scrap the veggies. We love it that way as well. Once the shrimp is cooked through, add a 1/4 cup of tomato paste or thick tomato sauce. I'm using some homemade paste from tomatoes from last year's garden and stirring that through to marry with the flavors in the pot. Once the paste starts sticking to the bottom of the pan, add 1/4 cup of red wine to deglaze and flavor the dish. Once the flavors have cooked together for about 3 minutes, remove from heat and add your noodles into the pot and stir to combine. Serve straight out of the pot. My family enjoys pasta dishes with a lighter application of sauce that we top liberally with fresh Parmesan. Our next one-pot meal is an enchilada casserole with salsa verde. Make sure to select an oven-safe dish that has a lid for this one, but we'll be starting this meal on the stovetop by browning 1 pound of ground beef. Our meal for tomorrow requires browned beef, so today I am browning 2 pounds to make my dinner prep tomorrow more efficient. Also preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you've browned your meat, I've also used ground venison here. Add in 3/4 cup of uncooked rice, 1 can of black beans, 1 jar of green salsa, and 1 1/4 cup of broth or water. I'm using some homemade chicken bone broth. Then cover and transfer the dish to the oven to cook for 20 minutes. While this meal is cooking up in the oven, grate 8 ounces of cheese and prepare any toppings you enjoy. We're using this organic sharp cheddar cheese block, and then I'm chopping some fresh cilantro. Once you've taken out your pan, keep it covered and let it sit for 10 more minutes. Then remove the lid and top the contents of the pan with your shredded cheese and recover it for a few minutes to get that cheese to melt. Once it's that gooey perfection, add your cilantro and serve it up. We like to top this casserole with avocado, sour cream, and a few corn chips. Our final one-pot meal is a sausage gnocchi bake, made with a homemade red sauce. My husband and I prefer this meal with sausage. It adds such a great flavor. But our sausage is a little too spicy for our children, so for this video, I'm substituting out the sausage with ground beef. Warm about 1 tablespoon of olive oil in your oven-safe pan. I'm using my sun-dried tomato-infused olive oil from earlier, and brown your meat. Or use already browned meat like me, and preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 3 or more cloves of crushed garlic and half a cup of tomato paste. For seasonings, since we're using ground beef today, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of sage to mimic that sausage flavor. If you're using an already seasoned sausage, then omit this step. Let those ingredients cook together for a few minutes, then deglaze the pan with half a cup of red wine and 1 cup of chicken broth. Once your sauce is boiling, stir in 16 ounces of gnocchi and cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Then top the entire pan with a blend of mozzarella and Parmesan cheese and bake it, uncovered, until the cheese is melted and bubbly, about 10 minutes. Which of these one-pot meals are you excited to give a try? I'd love to hear how it goes for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.